ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया तत्क्षणं विदितं तेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चाते देशचारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Everybody can get one chance to sing Hare Krishna. We got to wait for
okay.
Mataji.
So, Mukund, can you sing Hare Krishna, please?
Hari bol! I was in the breakout room. I didn't realize.
You came back now to the main room. So you are teaching Mataji first?
Yes, I'll be teaching first and second.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Mataji, we already did prayers.
Wow, you did what prayer you did?
We already finished prayer.
I was waiting there.
I didn't know, Mataji. I thought first Sita Preethi Mataji will come later. You will come, right? I didn't know that.
No problem.
I'm so sorry, Mataji.
Why are you telling sorry? Everything is fine. So did you start the prayers?
Yeah. Vrinda chanted prayers, Mataji. We can start the class.
Okay. Hare Krishna. How is everybody today?
I'm good, Mataji.
Everyone good? So I'm filling out for your favorite teacher, Sita Preethi Mataji today. You'll be missing her, I know. So she is not well, but we're going to have some fun, okay? So let's start. She finished the prayers. Om Ajnanatirmirandha is done, right? So what do we do after prayers? We do Bhagavatam verse. And you've already learned how many verses so far in Bhagavatam? Unmute and tell me.
We have learned 3, Mataji.
What is it?
I've learned 3, Mataji.
You've learned 3. Which one?
We have learned 1.1.1, 1.1.2, and we are currently learning 1.1.3.
You're currently learning 1.1.3. So we are going to learn it together again. Okay? So repeat after me. Nigama Kalpataror. Nigama Kalpataror.
Nigama Kalpataror.
Nigama Kalpataror.
Kalpataror.
Phalam.
Galitam Phalam.
Galitam Phalam.
Galitam
Galitam Phalam.
Galitam Phalam.
Galitam
Phalam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam.
Nigama Kalpataror
Galitam Phalam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam.
Kalpataror Galitam Phalam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam
Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Sukhamukadamrita Samyutam.
Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Samyutam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam
Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Nigama Kalpataror Galitam
Sukhamukadamrita Drava Samyutam.
Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Bhagavatam Rasamalayam.
Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka.
Muhuraho rasika
Bhavuka.
Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
Muhuraho rasika bhavakaha.
Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
Muhurasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
Vibhavakaha.
Bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka.
Pibata Bhagavatam alayam
Muhurasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
The whole verse together, okay? Nigamakalpatarur ghalitam phalam shukamukadamrita dravasamyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka.
Nigamakalpatarur
गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to pick someone. Okay, I'm going to pick Rishikesh Suresh. I want you to unmute and tell this entire verse.
Nigamakalpatarur galitam phalam shukamukadamrita samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
Very good. Okay. Now, question to everyone. Anyone can raise hand and answer. Okay. What is phalam? Yes, go ahead, Ojasvi. You raise your hand. Fruit. What is it?
Fruit, Mataji.
Fruit. Very good. Good. Ojasvi. Good. Mukund. Good. Preethi and Ritika. Very good. And good everyone else. Whoever has raised hands. Very nice. Okay. So what are we learning in Sanskrit now? We are learning about? Anyone remembers? What did we learn last week?
Mataji, the planets.
That was over, Kana. We started something else, right? What did we start? We started fruits. So we are learning about fruits, aren't we? So now here comes the transcendental ripened fruit. Which fruit are we talking about in this verse?
The fruit of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Bhagavatam. Yes, Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit. Yes, very, very nice. Okay, let's do a quick exercise. Anyone knows what Nigama is? I'll tell you what it is. Okay, Nigama means Vedas. The other name for Veda is Nigama. Veda is also known as Nigama. Anyone knows what is Kalpataru? What's Kalpataru? You've heard about this. Desire trees. Yes, correct. And thalamus?
Fruits.
Yes. What is shuka?
Bird. The parrot.
Parrot. Yes, it's exactly a parrot. Okay. And he is known as Shukadev.
The son of Vyasdev.
Son of Vyasdev. What did he do? What did Shukadev do?
He recited the Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj.
Yes, yes, correct. So he recited the ripened fruit of all Vedic literature. So Nigama is Vedas. Kalpataru is Vedic literature is like a desire tree. That means if you go and ask the Vedas anything, whatever you desire, they will give you. But in a tree, which is the most important part of a tree that is useful for us? Why do we go to trees, right? Because we can get a fruit. Fruit is the ultimate product of a tree, right? If you go to a mango tree or if you go American trees, okay, let's go to an apple tree or an orange tree. What do you get? What do you look forward to? You look forward to
Fruits.
yes,
Fruits.
So in this entire tree of Vedic literature, the fruit, the ultimate, the thing that you're seeking after is actually the fruit, right? And imagine if that fruit is so well ripened, if it's really, really, really ripe, would you like it or do you like unripe fruits? What's your choice? What sort of?
Mataji, I don't like it when it's really, really ripe.
Okay, let's do it this way. It's well ripe, okay, and it's sweet. Would you like it? Yes,
Yes,
no?
Mataji.
Okay. Now, how many of you like mangoes?
Hey, Mataji.
Okay, many of you like mangoes. Okay, what if I
Mataji, mango is my most favorite fruit.
awesome, mango is the king of fruits and it's everyone's favorite fruit.
Yeah,
Right. So when
One
you
of
see-
the reasons is because my name starts with M and mango starts with M.
Nice one. Very nice. Okay, now if I tell you there is a mango that doesn't have a seed and that doesn't have any skin, are you going to be happy or sad?
Happy. If it is sweet.
It is sweet, yeah? So,
But
can you-
Mataji, but I wouldn't be happy because most of the time the fruits without like seeds and things, they're not like naturally grown.
not naturally grown. That is correct. That is correct, Advait. You have a point. But just supposing there was a fruit that appeared from the spiritual world, okay, just think like that. It was not genetically modified, okay, good fruit, sent by Krishna. Only pulp, nice juice pulp, no seed and no skin. So the seed and the skin is something that you discard, right, in a fruit. When you take a mango, the first thing is you'll peel the skin, you'll throw out the skin, you'll take out the seed and you'll throw it in the dustbin. Why? Because you don't want to eat it. You want to eat only the nice pulpy part. So imagine if Krishna gave us a fruit that just had a pulp. Would you like it?
Mataji, I would like
Yes.
it even if it had the skin and the seed.
You like it even with the skin and seed. Yes, even I like it with the skin and seed.
Mataji, I like to lick off the seed, all the pulp from the seed, and and it would be good to use the skin to make a pickle.
Pickle. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So actually, the flesh of the pulp around the seed is supposed to be the sweetest part, actually. And even around the skin is actually very nutritious, though it's a little bitter. It's supposed to have lots of nutrition. Okay, but anyway, now coming back to our Bhagavatam. So our Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit of all this Vedic literature. And it's just not any kind of a fruit. It is a fruit just full of juice. So when you squeeze a fruit that doesn't have skin or that doesn't have seed, what will you get? You'll just get the pulpy juice out of it. So like that Bhagavatam is so rasamalayam. It is filled with rasa. It is filled with such juice. And you know what? This fruit has become sweeter. How did it get sweeter? Anyone knows?
Because Mataji Shukadeva Goswami, he was a parrot in his last life, and that too he was Radharani's parrot. And then because when parrots eat fruits, they ripen the fruit and make it taste even better. So because he was a parrot, he narrated the Srimad Bhagavatam, and that's what made Srimad Bhagavatam even more ripened.
Exactly. Like you see in this picture, very well explained, Mukund. So you see in this picture what's happening. That little parrot is eating a fruit. So it is said traditionally, if you go to the countryside and you see fruit trees, if a parrot has pecked a fruit, that fruit ripens very beautifully and it tastes really, really good. So like that, this Bhagavatam, which is the fruit of all Vedic literature, has ripened and it has become sweeter and sweeter. Why? Because Shukadeva Goswami is speaking it, he's pecking it, right? So that's why it is called as Nigama Kalpataru Ghalitam Palam. Ghalita means loaded, completely loaded with juice. Shuka Mukad Amrita Dhrava Samyutam. So Shuka, with his mouth, he's pecked it. So what is Bhagavatam telling you all? Come, drink this rasam. Drink this rasamalayam. Not our masala rasam that we make at home, but this is Bhagavata rasam, Bhagavat juice. So calling out, telling everyone, come drink this rasam. Muhuraho rasikha bhuvi bhavukaha. All you people who enjoy, who are all rasikas, who all enjoy the pastimes of Krishna, come and drink this fruit. So what is this? It's an invitation. So the very third verse of the Bhagavatam is an invitation for all of us to enjoy the Bhagavatam. And that's what we are doing in these classes. Okay. So having explained that, let's get into the story. Now listen, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to speak for continuously 15 minutes, but you should all pay attention because we are going to have questions and realizations after this. Okay, it's only going to be story, no big philosophy, nothing, just katha. But I'll have a lot of questions on that katha. So I want everyone to be attentive. 15 minutes of silence, only listening. This is a test for your capacity to listen. Okay. Here we go. So in our previous class, what did we do last Thursday? We saw that Parikshit Maharaj, when he was walking around in his kingdom, he saw that there was a cow and a bull, and a low-class man was torturing that cow and bull. So there was a bull that was as white as a lotus flower, and there was a cow with him, and both of them were actually tortured by this low-class man. And in fear, they were shivering and they were trembling. And this bull, this white-colored bull, he was just standing on one leg. How many legs does a cow have or a bull have?
4.
But 3 legs were broken and this bull had only one leg. And the cow...
Mataji, the bull was Dharma.
Yeah, so the cow was looking very, very sad. She was crying and she was also very sad and the bull was also very sad. So Maharaj Parikshit, when he saw this condition, he got very, very angry. So he took his bow and arrow and a sword and he went in front of that Shudra person, that low-class person, and he began telling him in a very angry voice. He said, "Who are you? Why are you here? You appear so strong, and how dare you try to torture these innocent animals? That too in my kingdom? In my kingdom, I make sure that every living entity is protected. It's not that only humans are protected. Every single living entity is under my care. I am like their father. I am the king, so it's my duty to protect them. So you are such a rogue. You are beating innocent animals. And I am, in fact, Parikshit Maharaj, who's the grandson of Arjuna. Arjuna and Krishna have walked this land. How is it that you can torture innocent animals?" He got very, very angry with them. So then Parikshit Maharaj, after chastising this low-class person, he looked at the bull and he asked the bull, "Who are you, my dear bull? You look so beautiful. You're so white like a lotus flower. Are you some demigod? And why are your 3 legs broken? Why don't I see your 3 legs properly? What's happening? Why are you moving just on one leg? And in my kingdom, I don't like to see anyone who's crying, because in my kingdom, every single subject is taken well care of. And no one on earth in my kingdom has ever cried in want of anything or cried because of negligence, because of torture. Nobody has cried. Then he looked at the cow. And he said, "Oh, my cow and my bull, both of you, you're the child of Surabhi." Surabhi is the mother of all cows, right? There are so many Surabhi cows in the spiritual world. So all the cows and bulls in this world are all children of Mother Surabhi. So Parikshit Maharaj said, "Oh, my son of Surabhi, why are you fearing the Sudra? Who is this? Why is he torturing you?" So like that, he began to question the bull, and he said, "If this man is torturing you so much, then it is my duty to kill this man and relieve you of this pain." Now Maharaj Parikshit, he repeatedly asked this bull to tell who he was and why his legs were chopped off or hurt by this low-class person. And he was asking again and again the cow, what is the reason of his suffering? So at that time, this bull, who's none other than Dharma personified, principles of religion, like Mukund said, right? So Dharma personified, he began to talk to Parikshit Maharaj. So first he told Parikshit Maharaj, "My dear Parikshit Maharaj, you're such a nice king. You're the perfect person to be the descendant of the Pandava dynasty. Because the Pandavas, they were such nice rulers. They were so good at heart, right? Yudhishthir Maharaj, we all know, he was such a nice ruler. And he and his brothers, they were very, very gentle and nice to everybody in the kingdom. More than anything, they had very nice devotional qualities towards Krishna. So much so that even Krishna became a messenger for the sake of the Pandavas. So when the Pandavas were in trouble and before they waged the war, who went as a messenger? It was Lord Krishna. It was Lord Krishna who went as a messenger on behalf of the Pandavas. You see this picture, it's so nice, right? So the Pandavas and Krishna, they're all having a good time. So Krishna had completely captivated the Pandavas, and the Pandavas had completely enamored Krishna with their beautiful friendship. So the bull first congratulated Parikshit. The bull said, you are the perfect descendant of the Pandavas because you're so caring, you're so nice to everyone. But then the bull said, you know what, Parikshit Maharaj, I really don't know what is the root cause of my suffering. You know, when we have a problem, we often, what do we do? If we are in trouble, what do we do? If someone comes and asks, why are you sad? What happened to you? The first thing we tell is, no, he didn't treat me well. He hit me. That is the reason I am sad. Or sometimes we say, oh, it's my bad time, my bad luck. I didn't do well in this exam. Sometimes we tell the teacher was mean, so she didn't give me good marks. So like that, in this world, we always blame someone, or we just try to think, sometimes we even do this. We say, oh, Krishna is very, very, very bad. He's not at all merciful. He's not treating me well. So like that, we have different reasons why we are suffering. But then this bull explained, this bull said, some people say it is only because of the self, because of me, because of my karma, I'm suffering. Some people say because it is of some superhuman power that is intervening in my life and making me suffer. Okay. Sometimes, you think that, oh, some magic happened and that's the reason you're suffering. And then some others think that it is, one can never know why they are suffering. One can never imagine or understand by one's own self why we are suffering, because the suffering is a very complex thing. Our karma itself, our karma or providence or time, everything is very complex. It's very difficult to understand the laws of nature because ultimately Krishna is in control, right? It's very difficult to understand Krishna. It is very difficult to understand Krishna's plan. So like that, the bull said, I really don't know the answer. He was very honest. He said, I don't know the answer. I don't know why I'm suffering. It's a complicated mesh of activities that is making me suffer. So then Parikshit Maharaj, he was very impressed because the bull was honest. The bull was not trying to blame someone for his suffering. He was very simple-hearted and very honest. So now Parikshit Maharaj, when he heard this answer, he felt very sad for the bull. So he told, my dear bull, actually in the age of Satya Yuga, now it is Kali Yuga, right? So in the age of Satya Yuga, you were standing on 4 legs. You had all your 4 legs. And these 4 legs, attentive listening, okay? What do these 4 legs represent? They represent austerity. Austerity means being strict in the rules and regulations. Cleanliness, being clean. Merciful, kind and merciful. And truthfulness, satyam, truthfulness. So the 4 principles of religion are austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. In Sanskrit, it is Tapa, Saucha, Daya, Satyam. Tapa, Saucha, Daya, Satyam. Tapa, Saucha, Daya, Satyam. Tapa, Saucha, Daya, Satyam. Now, this should be in your mind. Okay, I'll ask you questions later. So, Parikshit Maharaj said, but now it is Kali Yuga, what to do? You're just standing on 1 leg and you're hopping along and you're just not even stable. This is all because of the effect of Kali Yuga. And when Krishna was present on this earth, he was walking everywhere. Just by his footprints, everything was auspicious. He was taking care of everything. But then now he's not there. He has gone away. And because he has gone, even principles of religion has gone away with him. Now, there's no religious principles in this world. And because of such problems here now, low-class people like this, they are taking control and they are torturing innocent animals. Then Parikshit Maharaj, he went very angry. He was very, very angry at this person. So he consoled the bull and he took a sword to punish Kali. But then Kali, this personified, this person, low-class person, right? He was Kali, the age of Kali personified. That is what his identity was. So the minute Parikshit Maharaj took a sword like that, Kali immediately went and surrendered at his lotus feet. So Kali said, don't kill me, please don't kill me. Then Parikshit Maharaj said, if someone surrenders, if someone comes and tells us sorry, if someone comes and catches our feet, it is proper etiquette to accept them, okay? One should not still punish that person. Why is he coming and falling at our feet? Why is he surrendering to us? Because he has learned his lesson. He doesn't want to pursue these activities. So we should be very kind. If a person comes and surrenders, you should not say, I reject you, you go away from here. We should never do that. If someone comes and says sorry, we should say it's okay, right? So Parikshit Maharaj had the right etiquette. So the minute Kali came and surrendered like that, Parikshit Maharaj said, okay, I will not kill you. I will only punish you. The punishment that I'm going to give you is that you should not stay in this place. You should leave my kingdom, because in my kingdom, dharma is there everywhere. I want to establish dharma. I don't want people like you. So you please leave my kingdom. Then Kali said, what are you telling, Parikshit Maharaj? Your kingdom is widespread. It's everywhere. Every nook and corner is Parikshit Maharaj's kingdom. Where will I go? I don't have a place. If you ask me to leave, I can't go anywhere. Then Parikshit Maharaj, he said, okay, you can stay, but I will give you some specific places where you will stay. You cannot stay anywhere and everywhere. You can stay in places where there is gambling, there is drinking alcohol, illicit relationships, and then animals are slaughtered. Only in these places you can stay. That's why we avoid these things, okay? When we talk about 4 regulator principles, if you have heard of that word, basic rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness, right? So we should not do bad things. That's what it is. We should not be doing these things. So why? Because Kali stays there. So Kali has taken residence there. Parikshit Maharaj agreed. He said, okay, Kali, you can stay in these 4 places. Then Kali said, actually, it's not enough for me. Because, people like us, 1-bedroom house is not enough for us, right? We like 3-bedroom house. Then we want to stay in a mansion. So like that, our interest keeps increasing. Like that, Kali said, these 4 places are not enough for me. You give me one more place to stay. Then Parikshit Maharaj said, okay, I will give you an interesting place to stay. He said, wherever there is gold, you can stay there. Why gold? Gold is a source of great income, lot of money, lot of wealth. Okay. When one has too much wealth, what happens? One gets crazy, he's very madly attached to money. He indulges in falsity. There is no truthfulness in him. He becomes very lusty. He desires many things. He gets envious of others. He becomes very jealous, and he harbors enmity. He makes enemies with others. So if you're too wealthy and if you're intoxicated by that wealth, remember the story of Nalakuvara and Manigriva. They were the sons of Kuber, right? So they were very rich, very, very rich. And because of that, they started developing bad habits, bad qualities. So when one becomes intoxicated by wealth, they develop bad qualities. So therefore, Parikshit Maharaj told Kali, besides these 4 places, you can also stay where there is a lot of gold. Then he said, anyone who desires his well-being, any good boy and girl, should never come in contact with these 4 places where there is gambling, drinking, illicit relationships, and animal slaughter. So then Parikshit Maharaj, after giving Kali a place to stay, what he did was, first, he restored the bull's legs. Remember, the bull was suffering, right? 3 legs were broken. So temporarily, when he was ruling only in his kingdom, but after Parikshit Maharaj died and later, then slowly things started degrading. Now again, the bull is only with 1 leg. But when he was there, during his time, he made sure that the other 3 legs were restored, meaning it means it's an analogy. Okay, so you should understand the other 3 legs, which is austerity, cleanliness, mercy, got restored. Meaning Parikshit Maharaj, he made sure that in his kingdom, People were austere, people were clean, people were also merciful. However, truthfulness, this truthfulness is still there in the age of Kali, even to this day. People are truthful, they are sincere, they are truthful. Truthfulness has not fully gone, but the other things are gone. That's what Bhagavatam is telling. Okay? Then he re-established the 3 legs and he made the situation on earth much better when he was ruling. So wherever Parikshit Maharaj went, everything was nice. People were able to perform austerities. They were able to be clean. They were able to be truthful. So they had all good qualities. And that is when the people, the sages in Naimisharanya were performing the sacrifice. So remember how Bhagavatam started. The sages of Naimisharanya, they were performing a sacrifice and then they saw Suta Goswami. Suta Goswami spoke Bhagavatam to Shaunaka and all the other sages. So because of the good administration of Parikshit Maharaj, the sages were able to perform sacrifices in Naimisharanya. Okay, so that's all simple. We finished one full chapter. Now, I want to hear from all of you. Okay, I want to hear from everyone. Quick, one by one. I'm going to call out the names. I want to hear from you all, your inputs. Mukund, how do you think people, okay, take yourself as an example. How do you think you will stay away from the places where Kali is allowed to reside? What would you do?
Mataji, I would follow the 4 regulative principles.
Excellent, Mukund. Good answer. Next, Isha. What would you do, Isha?
I would stay away from those places and whatever things that those 4 things were that Maharaj Parikshit said, I'll try to avoid them.
Avoid them. Very good. Suraj, what do you think you would do?
Mataji, I think I just ignore. Okay.
Ignore them.
Yeah, no need to care.
No need to be there, no need to hear, no need to. Very good. Good answer, Suraj. Advait? How would you practically avoid these places? Advait? Advait has gone to sleep.
Mataji, did you call my name? I went to go wash my hands.
Oh, okay. Tell me, Advait. Tell me, how do you think you would keep away from bad places like these?
Mataji, I would just not go to do bad association, so I don't get into it.
Very nice answer. Nice. All of you have such wonderful, wonderful thought processes. Dhruva.
Mataji, this is Garima. Can I answer?
Yes. Garima, go ahead.
So, how to avoid these places is we should not go there and we should not go into those places so we don't get to remember it. We don't remember those places and then our mind just goes crazy and then it wants to enjoy.
Correct. Very well said. Yes, correct. Very good. Dhruva. Dhruva went away. I don't see his name now. Okay. Try Prahlad.
I would avoid also going to those places. I would also follow the 4 regulative principles, and also what I would do is when distractions come to my way in the path of association to the Krishna conscious pathway, I would avoid all those distractions to continue on my way to Krishna.
Thank you, Rai Prahlad. That was a nice answer, detailed. Very nice. Garima too. You also gave a very nice detailed answer. Dhruva, you didn't unmute. You want to talk, Dhruva? Okay.
Yes, what did you?
Yes. Well, what would you do to avoid these places?
I don't really know.
Okay. Okay. Ashreya?
Mataji, I would have devotee association.
Excellent. Very good. Kabir? Kabir Raj, come on. So how do you stay away from places where Kali is allowed to reside? What are some steps that you take?
I would follow the four and stay away from people that are bad.
Yes, correct. Very nice. Rishikesh. Rishikesh. Okay. Tulsi Manjari.
Yes, Mataji, I would follow the four regulative principles and chant Hare Krishna and worship Krishna and stay away from those places and from bad association.
Very good. By chanting Hare Krishna, you get the strength to keep away. Very nice. See, that's what I want everyone to think. Yeah, just think of different ways. Very nice. Who's N? N as in, I don't know. Nisha, do you want to say something? What you would do? Nisha? The anonymous N. Who is on Vamshidhari Prabhu's name?
Mataji, who has a dog?
Oh, I don't know. The dog is downstairs. I have my doors open, so it's noisy. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Did everyone? Samskriti, come on. Where's your answer? Samskriti.
Like stay away from bad association and go to devotees association.
Okay, so did everyone get to answer? Where is our Vrinda? Vrinda?
Yes, Mataji. Vrinda is here.
Okay. What's your answer, Vrinda? Athar. Oh, there are a lot of people. Okay. Vrinda, go ahead.
When you are going outside, how do you stay?
I stay. But I'm going outside. What do I wear?
No, how do you be away from the other people? Like, how do
The
you
bad
maintain your
people?
Krishna consciousness?
Oh, like if the bad people is coming in like that. Oh, so if somebody first is they are doing something that is not related to Krishna consciousness and everything, and if you see them outside want to play with you, you just say that I think you just say that.
What do you want to say?
Can you?
You don't have an answer?
Okay, that's okay, Vrinda. You can still tell after everyone is done.
I don't want to play with you. Okay, she want to say I don't want to play with you.
Oh, very good. Good answer, Vrinda. Very nice. Be straightforward. Yes. Dhriti and Ritika.
Or ignore them.
Ignore them, yeah. Dhriti and Ritika.
We can say Krishna, Hare Krishna, not money.
Interesting. Nice. Very, very interesting. Thank you for that.
We might.
Interesting. Yeah, money. Because we did speak about gold, right? Yeah. You're one person who picked that point. Everyone spoke about the 4 regulative principles, which is very important. But you also spoke about gold. Very nice.
Mataji, now gold is actually kind of worthless unless it's pure gold.
That's true, dear. That's true. How about, did Athar speak? I believe he did, right? How about
No, I didn't, Mataji.
You didn't? I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Athar.
So you should always think about Krishna and then everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. Yeah, just keeping Krishna in your mind. Krishna Matirastu. Keep Krishna in your mind always. Everything will be perfect. Ojasvi, you wanted to say something?
Yes, Mataji. Follow the regulative principles, and then not have bad association, because once you gamble, you can't stop gambling, and once you drink alcohol, you can't really stop drinking. It's kind of hard to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So
what do
you
you
should
do?
stay away from those things.
Okay. So what if I'm already into it and I'm not able to stop? What would you make me do? How would you help me?
First, keep slowing down.
Huh?
Keep slowing down and then stop.
So gradually reduce and then stop. Is that what you're telling?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, I'll try that. Okay.
Yeah, like trying to
Yeah, keep it down and then you'll get out of it. Yeah, makes sense. That's what most people do, right? How about Sukha Mataji? What does she want to say? She is very in.
Mataji, who's a parrot?
Yeah, she's the parrot Mataji. I think parrot Mataji has something to tell. She's unmuting.
Sorry, the question is how people should stay away from those places?
Yeah.
Yeah, by going and staying with Preethi, then everything will be fine.
Ah, nice formula. So everyone is welcome. All the 22 people on the call is welcome to come. Okay, so thank you all so much. Now, I want you to go through this question bank. Okay, I'm going to read the questions, but we're not going to discuss it because we're going to have a revision after every set of classes are done. In the Satya Yuga, the 4 principles of religion that were established are, think about it, which one is remaining in Kali, which one principle is there in Kali left?
tolerance.
Truthfulness. Okay. Should one forgive a surrendered person or accept him? And accept him. Yeah. Can you mention 4 regulator principles? You know that. See, one thing that I want you to memorize is the 4 principles that was established in the age of Satya, which is Tapa, Saucham, Daya, Satyam, austerity, cleanliness, being merciful, and truthfulness. So think about these answers, keep them in mind. We will have an exam, not an exam, but at least a test on all of these. Okay. Now we're going to the next part of our program, which is Sanskrit. Okay, the second half of our class, and I'm going to do it. So I took a little.
Mati, it's still going to be fruits, right?
It's still going to be fruits. Yeah, we're going to enjoy the fruits.
Are you going to do vegetables after?
Yeah, we'll do vegetables and then we'll do interesting food items.
Oh.
We can even do, what else do you want to do? Think about what all you want. We can do all of that.
Maybe we can do sports. Sports, like different type of sports in Sanskrit, like.
Really? Football, throw ball, volleyball, all of that? We can try. Okay, revision, quick revision. I'm going to ask you a question. You're supposed to answer. What do you tell for grapes in Sanskrit?
Kobel.
Yeah. What's grapes in Sanskrit?
Drakshaphalam.
Drakshaphalam. Yes, very nice. Okay, what do you tell for apple?
Devapalam.
And one more name I want. I explained one name last time for you.
Hashpigarapalam.
Hashpigarapalam. Yes, very good. What is banana?
Kadlaka. Kadlaka.
Very good. What is mango?
Devapalam.
Amram. Am is Hindi, Amram. Okay. If I tell the name Panasam, which fruit am I referring to?
Panasakai.
Which one is that?
Jackfruit.
Excellent. If I tell Dadimaha, which fruit am I referring to?
Pomegranate or any sort of seeds.
Pomegranate. Danima pomegranate.
Excellent. Excellent. And Narikela is?
Coconut.
Coconut dance. Very good. Right. So now, and we also saw one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. And which story did we see this verse in? Anyone remembers? Story. 8th canto. No one remembers? 22 people are there. Nobody remembers?
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
The story of the elephant.
Gajendra? Gajendra!
Yeah. Which forest was he in? He was in the forest of? Okay, which location? Forget the forest. How about the location?
River. Bank.
Okay. Ritumat, he was near Ritumat, and of course, he was near the ocean. Okay, so now what we're going to do today is a little boring. I'm sorry, but we'll have to do a few traditional fruits from India. The reason we are doing these fruits is because these fruits are mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna and his friends would play with these fruits. Okay, I'm going to close.
Mataji, I think one is a gooseberry and another is a guava.
Yeah, one is a gooseberry and the other is called as a bilva fruit, a bale fruit. Okay, it's
I read that. I think gooseberries or something, they're bad for birds, I think.
Yeah. So gooseberry is actually very rich in vitamin C. So if you all have cold, you should eat one gooseberry. My formula for everyone. You're having cold, eat one gooseberry. Ask Amma to get amla.
And a carrot. And a carrot. Eat a carrot.
Okay. Ask Amma to buy amlaki. Okay. So you should get amlaki at home and you should eat one. It's very rich in vitamin C.
And eat a carrot.
And a carrot.
And an orange.
And an orange. Tell me.
You can make gooseberry pickle with that gooseberry you get.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Even I like that idea. I love gooseberry pickle. Okay, so what is gooseberry in Sanskrit? It is amlaki. Amlaki. Okay, or amla. Amla is also fine. Or amlaki. You want to write it down? Write it down. Amlaki. Amlaki. Amla. Amlaki. All this is gooseberry. Then another fruit which is grown in India. See, the problem is you might not be aware of these fruits, but we're just reading it to understand Bhagavatam, right? So that's our intention. So the other fruit is the bale fruit. I've not eaten it. I don't know how it tastes.
A guava. A guava.
It's not really guava. Guava is a little different. It's called as the bilva fruit. Okay, in Sanskrit it is bilva. B, half L, half La, and then bilva. Amlaki. Write this down, and then we'll see two more fruits, and then we are going to see a verse in Bhagavatam. Okay? Write this down quickly. And who wanted to talk now? Someone wanted to talk.
Me, Mataji. I was just saying that Krishna used to. I know I read somewhere that Krishna always plays with his friends with the bale fruit.
Correct, bale fruit and the amla fruit. So we're going to see that verse now. Okay.
Wait, Marjorie,
can you go back to the 24th slide?
Marjorie,
is this elaichi?
That one is not elaichi. It's called as the kapita fruits. Okay, so another verse from the Bhagavatam that talks about the kapita fruits. Krishna would play with these.
Marjorie, can you eat these fruits?
Huh?
Obviously you can. It's a fruit, so you can eat it.
Yeah, you can eat it, but it's not common in the West.
I mean, the way it looks like it doesn't look like you can eat it. It looks like a bunch of fluff.
Right?
Well, you have to break it on a rock and eat the inside.
Yeah, the inside looks like it's a fluff. That's why I thought you're not supposed to.
Yeah. So it's called the wood apple. It's called kapitam. So these are some little fruits, tiny fruits. Amla, bilva, kapitam. Okay. And one more fruit, if you can write it down, write it, kapitam. Okay, small, you'll have to use half of the small tha and then the large tha and then See, remember in Sanskrit, if you are ending a word with half a syllable, you have to use this line beneath it. In Sanskrit, it's not like Hindi, where you cut off the final syllable. In Hindi, you don't say the final syllable fully. But in Sanskrit, you have to tell it fully. Okay? So, like for example, if I say Mukund, okay, that's English Hindi. If I say Mukunda, then it is Sanskrit. Okay? If I say, what else? Do we have any other voice? Surajaha, Advaita, like that. Advaita, like that. You'll have to use the last one fully. But if you're not using the last one fully, then you put a dash below it, so it becomes kapitam, not kapitama, kapitam, like that. So kapitam is wood apple. The next one is badari fruit. Now I'll ask you a question. When you think of the badri fruit or the bear fruit, what comes to your mind?
Apple.
Batala.
They look like apple, that's why.
Figs, mangoes, guavas, and soda apples.
Okay, wow, apple. But which god comes to your mind? Which lord comes to your mind?
Mataji, is Badari the
Jagannath.
Sanskrit? Is Badari the Sanskrit or the English? Like, you know,
Badri
is
is the
Badari,
Sanskrit. Badri Phalam is Sanskrit. Yeah.
then bird fruit is
So what is this?
This is Badri fruit, and it's English, it's called as bear fruit. But my question is, who comes to your mind? Do you know of the Lord of Badri? Anyone knows?
Badrinath? Think of Jagannath.
Oh, it's the blue. It's like the person who the blue guy who lives on the mountain.
Yeah.
And he's an expansion of Krishna or something. I don't know.
It's the same.
We call this in Telugu Regipandu. We call it Regipandu in Telugu.
Oh, is that wonderful? Nice to know that. So last time we did.
Mataji, were you talking about the pastime of Rama and Shabari?
No. This is Naranarayan pastime, Badrinath. This is the temple of Badrinath.
Oh yeah, there's this mountain, and then they sit there, and they go there, and there's a temple on that mountain.
That's right. So because he was meditating under a bear fruit tree or a Badri tree, he came to be known as Badrinath. And the tree was apparently Lakshmi herself who was giving him shade. So anyway, so this is the verse from Bhagavatam that sometimes Krishna and Balram would play on their flutes. Sometimes they would throw ropes and stones devised for getting fruits from the trees. Sometimes they would only throw stones, and sometimes their ankle bells tinkling, they would play football with fruits like bale and amalaki. This is the verse that someone was talking about, right? Krishna would play with these fruits, bale fruit and amalaki fruit. Sometimes they would cover themselves with blankets and imitate cows and bulls and fight with one another, roaring loudly. Sometimes they would imitate the voices of animals. In this way, they enjoyed sporting exactly like two ordinary children, ordinary human children. What is this?
Dates.
Dates. So it's called as Karjuram. Karjuram. Right? You can, in Hindi, what do you call it?
Khajur.
Khajur, yeah, Khajur, yeah. In any other native language, in Telugu, what do you call it?
Mataji, in Telugu, we call this Kajirkaya.
Kajirkaya, nice. Any other language?
Wait, Mataji, I thought in Telugu it's Kajuram.
Kajura.
Yeah, even we speak Telugu and even we call it just Karjuram.
Karjuram. Any other language here? Okay, so it's mostly derived from Sanskrit then, and you can write it down. It is Karjuram, dates. Okay. Karjuram. And what do you call gooseberry in your native language?
Sirikaya.
Sirikaya. In Telugu.
Yes, Usirikaya.
How about Hindi? Amla only, right? As far as I know, it's Amla.
Amla.
Any other language? Sukha Mataji, what do you call it in your language?
Mataji, what's it in Tamil?
Nillikai.
Nellikai, yes, that's right.
Mataji, what is it in Tamil?
Nellikai. And what about Kannada? Anyone Kannada here? Kannada, Malayalam?
Prahalad was there, right? Rai Prahalad. Kannada.
You don't know?
I don't know what is for dates, but maybe my mom knows.
How about Nellikai?
I think Nellikai is Tamil.
Okay. Appa Kannada? Not sure. Okay. Any other language here? Gujarati. I think it should be similar to Hindi. No Gujaratis. Okay.
Mataji, do you know what it's called in Marathi?
Marathi, yes, Marathi. A lot of Marathi people here, right? Go ahead. Anyone knows? Marathi, Bengali. Okay. Okay. The last one for today is Udumbaram, the fig. How many of you like fig? Anyone likes fig here?
Mataji,
Onion or garlic?
now I know what's for dates.
What is it? What is it?
For dates?
Mataji, in Telugu we say anjira.
Hey, that is fig. Ajmeera is fig, right? In Hindi, from Hindi.
Mataji, it really depends on when you're picking the fig and eating it. Okay, so if you pick it too early and eat it, then it's bad. Okay, it doesn't taste good. If you pick it when it's ripe, then it doesn't taste good. So you want to pick it like right when it's half ripe, because that's when it tastes good.
Mataji, in Telugu, fig is Medupandu.
Medupandu. In Hindi, is it Ajmi?
Mataji, for dates and Kannada's Arjurkai.
Khajurkai. Okay.
Mataji, I have a question. In these fig, there will be insects, right? Is that the one when you open it?
Yes.
That's the one fruit.
Yeah, in my Telugu class, I learned the padyam thing for it, like a sloka thing for it. It's like when you open it, there's like bugs in it. My teacher said that, like, she ate it, washed it, and then it took out the bugs and ate it.
Yes, those bugs.
Yeah, the bugs always sting you, though.
So fig is Udumbaram. So you want to write that, Udumbaram, in Sanskrit. Udumbaram. So we are done for today. I know it was boring, right? The fruits were like very traditional fruits, but I wanted to cover the fruits from Bhagavatam. These are the different fruits that are mentioned in Bhagavatam. Okay, we did the interesting fruits already. So we'll move ahead with vegetables next week. We can end the call now. And tomorrow, I have an announcement. Tomorrow in our Govinda class, we'll have Ojasvi presenting. Ojasvi will be making her presentation. Ojasvi, what's your topic?
Govinda Passage, Mataji.
Okay, excellent. So, as we announced earlier, the kids presentation session on Sundays has been moved to the respective class timings, and many children have already signed up for the Sunday's presentation. So we are finishing off the list, and the one that was scheduled for this week was Ojasvi. Since she didn't present on Sunday, she'll be presenting during the regular Govinda class, which is tomorrow. So the first half of the class she will present. You will also learn from Vrunda Mataji a little bit of story, and then we'll go on to cooking. Okay, so everything is there tomorrow. So please log in on time. We'll first have Ojasvi go. Okay, we'll end here. Pancha Kalpataru Kripa Sindhu.
Wait, Mataji, is it Govinda class?
Mataji, is it at 5 o'clock?
Yes, same time Govinda class. Same time.
Okay, Mataji, is at 5 o'clock? Because normally I get close to 5:15. I join somewhere around 5:15 to 5:20.
5:15. 5:15 is the class. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Hare Krishna.